Good afternoon, Ariel. It's Tuesday. Okay, well, as you know, Tuesday is my least favorite day of the week, and this day was basically no exception. The first thing that happened to me today was I snoozed my alarm clock one too many times. Like, I set it to allow myself 2 snoozes, and then I get up, and I snoozed it 3 times, and I thought it was only 2, so I was running late. And then I get out to my car, and I walk right into a spider web. But then it got better because I went to our school's French club that I'm in, and our teacher brought in like baguettes and Nutella to eat for breakfast. I did manage to get some on my shirt, so I stained my shirt before first mod, so I was walking around with a Nutella stain right on my shirt all day. I just looked coiffed up on urbandictionary.com, which I do not recommend anybody doing because that is not what I was talking about. Coiffed on dictionary.com means is a term used to describe a hairstyle or hair in a slang term. Coiffed hair could describe hair that appears messy or unkempt, but is actually well styled. The reason I said it was because Kyle didn't know what it was, and I thought that it was just a thing that everybody knew. So I wanted you to prove my point, but you proved his point. So, box. Right. So the next thing that I want to say is when you were telling your Starburst story, I was like all ready for you to be like, and I opened up the package and I got 2 yellow and I hated my life because that's what always happens to me. So I just want to let you know, I hate you for getting a red and a pink. Today, in history, we're learning about the Great Depression, and it reminded me of something really weird that I used to do when I was little. When I was when I was in elementary school, like it was mostly around second and third grade, I really, really was interested in the presidents. I had this book, this giant book with all the presidents in it, and it had like every single fact about the presidents, and I would read about one president every single night. And I would just get to the last one, and then I would start over George Washington again. And like my parents, whenever I got in trouble, instead of being like, "Oh, we're taking away, your video games or your TV privileges," they would take away my president's book. But so now, like being in U.S. history, it's making me want to break out the president's book again because I like it a lot. I mean, that would be so lame. Could you imagine me going up to bed at like 8:45, reading about the presidents, and then falling asleep at 9? People already think I'm weird enough. We don't need to add that into the mix. Oh yeah, and if you don't learn how to play oboe on the oboe, your life is a failure.